into the air, with skydivers screaming, I don't care. A banner behind, a crate in the hold. What's in the box? Well, nobody's told. It's odds and ends in the clouds so high, from daring dives to ads that fly. She'll take the job, no flight too small. Angelique Hill, she does it all. So grab your chute or watch the thrill. It's Yorkie's choice with Angelique.
All right there, sure, mate, Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Yorkie's Choice, and my choice again is MSFS2024, some flight sim. Now, you know I'm using mouse and keyboard, and this isn't built for it. In fact, it seems very jerky with mouse and keyboard. I've had a lot of practice now. Well, I say a lot, not a massive amount, but a few hours. Hopefully I'm getting better. I'm starting to stick some landings, but I need a lot of practice. For that reason, even though, let's go into career, even though I've been asked, do I want to have a company? I'm not touching that just yet. There's actually two reasons I'm not touching that just yet. First, I can only do flight seeing at the moment. I need more money. I think it might, given this, I think it might be around 20,000 that they offer you as a company. Or somewhere down there. And that's probably from what I saw from T. Martin and I think Game Bolt or something like that. You have to buy your first plane, which is used as well. So you need this plus around 30,000, somewhere down there, to get the company and the plane. That's why it doesn't offer before then. You can get better ones or different ones, which I assume to be more profitable. As you get more specializations, I don't know if you need the specializations, because that says I've only got 2 out of 3 specializations unlocked. Don't know. Aircraft have to be available, which probably means there are certain specializations you have to have. And, of course, the ability to cover it, which means you need more money for this. So, if we assume 20,000 plus around 20,000 for the aircraft, well, that's why I can't get that yet. The ones I'm looking at, I'm going to try skydive at some point. I don't know if I'll go for that. Cargo transport, maybe. Needs 10,000. Agricultural aviation. I'll probably do a couple of those at some point, but I'm not looking to do that as a job. Aerial advertising. I don't even know if I'm going to try doing those. I saw, I think it was Game Bolt do it. And the idea of having to fly and hook up like that, I'm not sure I've got the skills. Passenger transport I'd like to do, but that's a long way in the future. Charter service could be good. Aerial firefighting, maybe. So there are a few I'll look at, but not right now. I just wanted you to know where I was. Level 20C. Now then, missions or specializations. When last we left, I'd got us open to ferry flight and flight seeing. Since then, I've managed to open skydive aviation, cargo transport light, and aerial advertising. I'm not going to try aerial advertising right now, but I do want to go at skydive aviation and a cargo transport light. I may have a go at aerial advertising off channel. It's not something I'm interested in, but it does mean that you open up a new area. Because to open those, what you have to do is do the golden one first. And you see, from doing various flights here, I've managed to open a lot of the eastern seaboard. Not all the way down to Florida, but still. And going up into Canada a little bit. And some over here have got me parts of Germany, France, and southeast England. Also expand a little bit over Italy here. But the two I'm looking at here are ferry transport, which gets me to Madagascar, which sounds a nice exotic place. That's aerial advertising. I'm not looking at that right now. Skydiving is over here in Barcelona, so that is northeastern Spain. So let's have a look at that one first. Jumping over and putting brother dizzy with Anna to fuel her passion. Anna's idea of sightseeing: a skydiving tour with a guaranteed heart-racing view. She'll be falling fast. But hopefully she sticks the landing over Castillo de Dempurias. Let's see what we can do. Esteve Jonas, local manager, Skydive, Blues Ultra. Alright. Let's get in there. Get everything uncovered. There goes the engine, the pitot tube, the static port, and that. I believe the pitot tube is for air pressure, something like that. Which can relate to testing speed. Airspeed. If I've got that wrong, feel free to correct me.
5 on 5 ECQHL. Everybody make your way onto the aircraft. Same exit order we discussed back at the clubhouse, okay?
Here they come. Ready for the half-crown dustbin lead? I've never been skydiving. Do I look like a parachute would support me? Come on. Yeah, alright. I've never been skydiving. I'll never go skydiving, most likely. But I have known one person who did and told me that...
Pilot, let's give a round of applause to our 2 candidates for this jump. Treat them extra special, please. Let's go. All right, let's make this a jump to remember. I want to see smiles on those rockstar faces when we're back here.
Told me that his instructor told him to beware of the half-crown dustbin lid sensation when you're on your first jump. Which apparently, if you're nervous, and apparently happens to a lot of people, I don't know, is what your backside does. Half-crown is a really small coin. Dustbin lid is a really big size. You jump out, half-crown, dustbin lid, half-crown, dustbin lid, half-crown, dustbin lid. You can understand. Let me just try and turn up the lighting. Getting closer so my old eyes can see better. And then we announce departure or taxi.
Lima Echo Alpha Papa Traffic Cessna, Echo Charlie. Quebec Hotel Lima is taxiing to runway 35.
Is everyone ready to go? Love it. So, important reminder. We're here to have fun, but your security is our priority, so listen to what I say at all times. Last check, buckle up, helmet, eye shield, altimeter. You confirm? Great.
Off we go. I can just roll into that. Stop at the hold short. Gone through, damn it. Oh well. Slightly misjudged it. Announce takeoff.
Lima Echo Alpha Papa Traffic Cessna, Echo Charlie. Quebec Hotel Lima taking off runway 35 north departure.
Just to start runway. Alright, take that down because we've got to do a UE up there. on the grass a little bit, but we'll be okay. Come on. Ease it through. Ease it through. Up we go. Climb to 500.
Solo 7 ECQHL. I've uploaded relevant data onto your map. Quick update anyway. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading 3 degrees true. Current on-site speed is 0 knots. Check your map regularly, so you can adjust your flight. I'm keeping tabs and everything from my end. Time to soar now. See you in a few minutes, guys.
Alright, turn into it. We are still in the green on the engine. I didn't think we would be. That's cool. Because one thing I've seen from I think it's Game Bolt or Gaming Bolt and Team Martin, when they've had their company, is yeah, plane repairs are expensive, and if you crash, well, they haven't done it yet, but the game informs you if you crash, you lose your bloody plane. That's why I've got to get better at this before I actually do that. But yeah, the reason I mentioned that at the moment isn't actually crashing. It's I want to strafe the hell out of the engine. I want to get used to doing it at a more reasonable level.
Alright people, I'm your jump master. Everyone calls me TT. Few reminders. We're high enough, guys. Unfasten your seatbelt. As I explained on the ground, you need to be able to jump if anything goes wrong. Green light is at 10,000 feet. We take the leap from the aircraft and free fall for 60 seconds before deploying the parachute.
Did she would say the jump is 10,000 feet? Because we're a long way from that at the moment. I assume that's why it's way up there for coming back.
Your first time in Castello di Emprise, guys? Good idea to book this jump with us. From here, Castello di Emprise is a real treat for the eyes. Would have been a shame missing this spot.
What next DTK means? Clouds a little bit. Might get a bit breezy up here. Coming towards 2,000.
Can we grab a quick drink before we jump? You'll have to wait until we get back down now. It's just to make sure you focus on enjoying the jump and nothing else.
Besides, do you really want to let your bladder loose when it's full? When you get nervous about jumping out? It's going to get awfully chilly and breezy when you go down there. Yeah. Climbing nicely. 2200. Long way to go yet, though. Got to reach 10,000. There is a hell of a long way to go.
Gonna be super cold now. No, don't worry, it's not that chilly out there.
10,000. It's not like 30,000. I think she said 10 anyway. It's looking like that might be about right. 2,600 here. Climbing, climbing, climbing. You know, from here to the same time we'll all end to get to it. We're getting there. Allow jump.
Jump. Claim your prize, folks. Go.
Out they go. That's one.
Time to say goodbye, cowpoke. See you back at the ranch.
Jumpers away!
Solo 7 ECQHL divers away.
Legendary run, guys. Now, time for the debrief.
Now we're looking to come down. Dropping. Dropping. I assume we just spin in place. Haven't tried to do anything else, so... And the final's just over 2 nautical miles away. And way below us. Dropping. Dropping. Almost down to 8,000. Below 8,000 now. Moving on towards 7,000. Tight circles here. Anyone getting dizzy yet? Oh! We should actually be going over that way. Alright, that's fine. It didn't say to do that, but that's okay. Put some pedal to the metal there. Bit of clouding up here. landscape ahead. I do like how it lays it out. It's quite nice. A lot of farmers' fields and similar around here. $6,000. Dropping further. Like I say, if we turn onto that beforehand, I don't mind, you know, the approach there. $5,000. Don't start raising, still dropping. $4,500. Let's turn onto it now. We're 8 1/3 mile away. Not 2 miles. I think it's about times 1.16 to get normal, regular miles, whatever. There we are. Down with the approach now. It's a bit of a jerk. See, the other problem, I seem to get a bit of, and I've heard this from others, not just my computer, that it gets laggy at times as well, which leads to jerking movements and problems keeping steady. They have improved things from where they started out, and they've only been a couple of weeks in, if that, so I expect them to turn this into a really good game. It's not there yet. It's an enjoyable enough game, but it's not what you'd call top quality. They should have released it in a better state than they did. And unfortunately, more and more gaming companies are releasing things in states they shouldn't be, really. I mean, look at what's happened with Football Manager 25. That's still not released, and no one's really expecting it to come out in a good state when it does. We're hoping it does, but expectation at this point is a bit lower than we'd like it to be. Then again, it is worth noting that an adage that used to be in the computer industry, and I'm sure probably still is with any sizable piece of code, once you've removed all the bugs, there's still bugs there. I've worked as a computer programmer, I can agree with that. I wasn't top quality as a designer of something like this would be, but mind you, aids to developing computer programs, etc. have come on a long way since I was doing it in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Heading towards final. Well, got to double back on ourselves yet. Down to 12:20. Get the feeling these jobs are going to be time consuming. But then they may be very profitable as well. Hopefully, to go with that. Notify ATC.
Lima Echo Alpha Papa Traffic Cessna, Echo Charlie. Quebec Hotel Lima is on final runway 35 to land.
Extended flaps too soon. This is not going to be a good landing. Yeah, we're too far over. I needed to slow down faster. Let's have a go around. Don't go any further than that. Better to go around than crashing. And 20% flaps. Flying low over the houses. They really look beautiful. Boats on the water as well. I'm not tilting like that. We'll do a crash landing probably. Come on, get down. Too far over. Too far over. Gonna have to do another go around. Damn it. Well, at least you get a lot of sightseeing. At all Yorkie's expense. What I heard one of the others say was flaps 10 at 80, flaps 20 about 75 to 70, and flaps 30 about 65 to 60. Now, quick tour over the city.
You'll have to optimize your rotation. We're losing too much time.
Alt N to get to the stop. Since that was a
Not
rough
bad,
old landing.
Cap. Come see me, and I'll show you how to improve your game.
Did I pass it? That's the main thing. Mission success. Landing smoothness was good, actually. I had a good landing. It just took a lot of time to get there. Because I screwed that bit up. B. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Jumper's drop position was 87%. Stability 98%. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, as I say, my landing needs a lot of practice. But I did get there. Up to level 21. And the next one I need to do is Cargo Transport Light, which opens Madagascar. Go have a look at the missions. Also, oh, there is some sightseeing. There's some first flight sightseeing, paradrops. Now, paradrops and stuff up here too. Yeah. Not over London area. Well, I suppose you wouldn't want to drop into London, would you? But there are elsewhere. Let me go over to America, my home base area. Not seen any paradrops. Oh, yep. Yep. 30 minutes for that paradrop. 30 for that. I'm not convinced that 30 is accurate, but... Oh, and over Dover. not massively bringing a lot of money, are they? Anyway, now for the air transport. Flying bulk cargo to Tara. We're assisting a logistics firm that handles fragile bulk goods. Oh, you want me to travel with fragile goods? You are an idiot. Their fleet is grounded, so we're transporting their cargo for them to Tara. FMNC to FMAD. Let me just look up those, see what they are. Manara Nord Airport, and FMAD is FMAD rather. Madrid Barajas Airport, really? That can't be. Oh. No. No. LEMD is that. It's got MAD in it though, as the IATA instead of the AO. All right. Accept mission. Vili Lenoir, local coordinator, Frontier Services. Ensure cargo integrity. You must be joking. See if we can do that. Remove chocks, etc. Let's get those off. Engine uncovered. Static port uncovered. Pitot tube uncovered. Chocks away, and in we get. Start the engine.
Hi there. It's Widad. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. Loose cargo on board. This is a very important shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to Embadifo Tatra promptly. Our sensitive cargo containers are built to handle slight turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business.
Okay.
You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Safe travels.
Announce taxi.
Foxtrot Mike November, Charlie Traffic Cessna 5 Romeo. Quebec Yankee Quebec is taxiing to runway 29er.
Now I've announced it, I don't mind jumping to the whole shot. Take off and brakes off.
Foxtrot Mike November, Charlie Traffic Cessna 5 Romeo. Quebec Yankee Quebec taking off runway 29er south departure.
Looks like that is heading south, okay. Nice long runway. I've got a taxi to the start of the run. Are you kidding me? Got to do a U-E at the end there. Take the speed down on there. Thought we were going to take off that way. Apparently not. A lot longer runway than the last one was, isn't it? Knots. 14. Gonna hit the grass, but we'll be back on the runway momentarily. And up we go. There's the runway. Turn into it. On to 60. Up we go. Nice and gentle. To 500 feet. Yes, each golden one opens a that you do for the specialisation, opens a new area of the map. All I get for aerial advertising is Florida, which, you know, cool and all, but not really somewhere I'm that interested in. That doesn't mean Florida's a bad place, it's just something I'm that interested in. Getting up into Africa down here, that could be fun. Bit of variance. Climb to 1500, there's 36 miles here. We can do a jump ahead at some point, we will of course. I don't know if it'll let me because one of the things is holding a steady speed here. Oh, I can. Down to arrival.
Foxtrot Mike Alpha Delta traffic Cessna 5 Romeo. Quebec Yankee Quebec 1 miles northwest 1,500 feet inbound to land runway 25.
No sudden jerks if I can avoid it. Try and turn in smooth. Probably don't use too much of an angle here. There we go. I'm going to be decelerating. wonder if it's going to count it as not being a steady airspeed, because it really hasn't been. It's been fairly smooth transitions, but it's not been a steady airspeed. Let's take a lot of flaps on. 20 degrees now. Smooth little ocean there. That's way too fast, but yeah, I just realised. Announce.
500.
And this is the runway.
Foxtrot Mike Alpha Delta traffic Cessna 5 Romeo. Quebec Yankee Quebec is on final runway 25 to land.
Should be okay here, I think. That's not the landing area. Oops. Oops. Not the landing area. But it was a success. And it was an A grade. Almost an S. Mission performance: ensure cargo integrity 85. Airline procedures 100. Respect the condition of the aircraft 93. Flaps extended maximum speed. Yeah, I overextended there. Because we were dropping so low at one point. That was my fault for revving the engine too much afterwards. Undesignated landing area. Well, on the grass it's a bit hard to see. Anyway. 45,000 XP. An A grade. Only 780 credits though. Quite like those. I quite like those. I may do a few more of those off channel. Meanwhile, companies, if we look, can still only get that one. Cargo transport, 1 of 5, specialization unlocked. We need 10,000, so we need to get probably around 30,000 or so, maybe 35. Don't care about that one. Passenger transport is nice, or okay. So I think I'll be setting up a cargo transport business to begin with, and then looking to move to charter service. In the meantime, what we're going to do next time, because we're not going to be doing the business right now, as I said. This means we can, not specialization, look to get some certifications. Instrument rating seems to come up on a number of things. Multi-engine sounds good. That's how much there? 10,000. That'd be 25,000. We could afford that. But tailwheel also does. High performance also might do. I don't know which ones I'm going to go for. Tail wheel, high performance, instrument. We can almost afford to do tail wheel, high performance, instrument, and night currency. And I say I'm holding off on the business for a while, so I don't mind doing them. And then multi-engine afterwards. Or we could do multi-engine now. And then a couple of those or that. Let me have a look at what comes up on specializations. Charter service private needs instrument rating, so that's one we have to do. Because I really want to get into charter services. Search and rescue is tail wheel. Cargo transport medium is instrument and turboprop. Aerial firefighting is scoop, turboprop, and then there's airplane missions. Medevac is turboprop and instruments. So where is turboprop? Turboprop is of high performance. Okay. So I need instrument rating. Then I need high performance. Turboprop is 20,000, so it's going to be a while to get that. That's 15,000 right there. Maybe make that 20,000. Do I want to do nighttime? Maybe not just now. I'm thinking I want to get into that more when I'm doing jetliners and so on. So I think my aim for now, just going forward, instrument rating, multi-engine, high performance and tail wheel. That should open up a fair bit of new stuff to me. And the total for that is 35,000. So I'll do a couple of them next time. Maybe do some flying around. And I'll see you in a few days.